Yo, what's up? Tom Jame here, and we are live in Amsterdam at ADE with Bax Music.
So, what does ADE mean to us?
I think it's a really important week for us. There's a lot of DJ, music industry people here in Amsterdam, and there's a lot of parties. So it's really a way to showcase your sound to the world, to the fans, to the industry, and that's really important. And it's always so much fun here in Amsterdam. So make sure to come by 1 year, whatever. Which artist do you want to meet during ADE?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Well, we already know a lot of artists. That's really cool. But no, I think best thing for us during ADE is to meet the artists that we've worked with already,
Yeah.
but we haven't really met in person. Because a lot of the times you do collaborations with each other and work with each other via email and stuff like that. And then it's really cool to actually meet the one in person. So, what's the weirdest or funniest thing you've ever experienced during ADE?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me think about that. Do you know something?
Ik zit ook even te denken.
I think I was that drunk that I hit you. Like I was thinking, like, hey man, and I almost broke your back.
Maybe something like that, yeah.
What is it that makes Tom and Jane work?
I think the thing that makes Tom and Jane work is the fact that we are both pretty different people. And we like pretty different kind of styles of music. And when we combine that in the studio, we get our Tom and James sound and our Tom and James vibes. So I think it's actually the fact that we're not the same works the best for us. You guys use Patreon to help other producers. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I think Patreon is a really important and fun aspect of our job. Like what we try to do is help other people, help new talent, discover them, and help them further.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when we started, there weren't a lot of big DJs sharing knowledge or helping, and that's what we try to do with new talent. And it's really fun way of helping, and we really see the artists that we help grow. And
Yes, and it's also a really cool thing to get connected more with our fans.
yeah.
Because we have like a group of people that are really in close contact with us, and that makes it extra epic for us, I guess,
Yeah,
and for them as well.
Yeah. How do you think the sharing of knowledge contributes to the music scene?
I think it made the music scene a lot faster.
Yeah.
Back in the days when we started, I think like, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago, something like that, there was no really good YouTube scene. There wasn't a lot of tutorials. It was hard to get good samples and good plugins. So and you kind of had to learn everything by yourself.
Yeah.
And I think nowadays you get to go online and find out everything about music production. You can get a lot of help online. So I think that made the music scene evolve, and a lot of DJs or producers get bigger in a faster amount of time, I guess.
Yeah, and I also think like the standards are way higher nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
Like everybody can learn how to make music in 1 or 2 years, I guess, with tutorials and looking online. But getting help by artists can take you that extra step quicker. And you see a lot of guys doing it, like us with Patreon. For example, Jonas Aiden does it a lot with production tutorials. The list goes on, and I think that's really nice by sharing your thoughts about music that helps new talent.
Yeah. How do you seek out opportunities?
Ooh, for us, we always look at new platforms and we try to see if it's something that could help us with our career. Like, for example, a TikTok or Spotify back in the day. Like, everybody was like, is it gonna do something? And nowadays, it's the main platform.
Yeah.
And we always try to look into that and try to think of cool marketing campaigns that we can use for that.
And I think it's really important to also, if there's a new platform or a new social media kind of app or anything like that, the best thing is to start diving into it immediately and to see what you can do with it and to see if it grows. But it's always it's not very good when you kind of get late to the party when the app is already pretty big and you still have to start an account. So we are always trying to like, okay, what's new, and let's try it and let's see what it does.
Yeah. But I think also for gear or plugins, I think it's really important to try new stuff. Get out of your comfort zone. Like it's so easy to work with the same stuff over and over again, and that new plugin or that new gear or DJ set, whatever, can make that next step for you and discover a whole new world of possibilities. So don't be afraid to invest a little bit in that. Like I think that's the most important thing to get forwards, is try to challenge yourself to learn new stuff, try new stuff, and that's really important. What's your least favorite gear?
My least favorite gear. Okay, that's another question. Ooh, that's a hard one. I think the Apple mouse, no, because it runs out of batteries every time. After 5 minutes. No, I don't really know if I have like a gear that's not my favorite.
We actually don't use a lot. Like we're more into the box laptop with.
Yeah, but also like we try to use the stuff that we really like, and there's not really any gear that we have to use but dislike or anything like that.
I think one of the plugins we bought, Nexus, we had to buy it 2 times because we're a duo. That kind of sucked. But
oh yeah, you have the little USB stick for
that thing. Yes,
that is a little bit of a hassle. Yeah. Okay, so what tips would you give to a musician or a DJ who's just starting out?
Just be you. Make whatever you like to make, and it's such a cliche, but it's really important. Like when you make whatever you're having fun with, you have your own vision on how the music scene needs to be, how music needs to sound, and stay true to that, because that's how you will be noticed by other people, because you bring something fresh to the table. It's so easy to make a track like ours or a track like Don Diablo, Hardwell, you name it, but you're never gonna stand out like that. And if you think about it, look at new artists you've just been following, like that you just discovered yourself, and try to see what do they do different than the rest. Why do you like them, and why do you start to follow them? What can we expect from you in 2020?
That's a good question. I think we have a lot of course we have a lot of new music coming up, but we kind of made I think a little bit of a change in our production. We are going to be way more danceable. We just want to go back to the dance floors, people dancing, not only jumping for 2 seconds and then be tired with their feet. No, we really want to go back to kind of when we started, just dancing, grooving, having fun with everyone, and really build in an atmosphere inside a club or a festival. And we have a lot of new music that is actually kind of doing
signed,
that for us.
Sealed, delivered, and that's coming soon. Like we are really working hard on our release schedule to fill it up. Try to get you new music every month, and lately we've been producing a lot of stuff, so you will all see that next year.
How do you drink your coffee?
Black and small. No, I really like the strong coffee. Just
for you, it's a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
How do you drink your coffee?
I think
as
I
much
have
as
a
possible.
Caffeine addiction or something. I know.
Yeah, for me it's the same. As strong as possible, and a lot of coffee. Kind of addicted.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We were Tom and Jame, and you can see us at our upcoming Asia tour. Don't know if you're gonna be there, but if you are, come by. And also we're playing Boat's House in December with Revealed, which is gonna be epic.
If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, make sure to add Tom and Jame, and we hope to see you at one of our shows in the future.
Thanks. Cheers.